why some of the application which we submitted in 2024, 2025 in PNP, in different PNP streams, not getting an update. Yes, every bi-weekly, monthly, literally I'm making calls to the PNP to get an answer on this. And guess what? I believe I got some answer that why some of the application is not getting processed, or the processing time for the Ontario PNP is stretched in that way. Mostly the decision will be only coming in 2026. And let me tell you why I'm saying that. So this video is all about explaining you that if your decision for the PNP is not yet came, when you can expect the decision. So before I'm commenting on the reason, let's watch this video first.
Speaker, their work permits are expiring, but we can ask the federal government to extend them, please. Their lives are on hold, their employers need them, their families are counting on them. When will the minister act to end the insufferable wait and save their jobs?
Minister of Labour.
Thank you, Speaker. You know, Speaker, as the grandson of an immigrant who came here to work hard to contribute to this economy, I appreciate the value immigrants bring to this country, and I appreciate the work that's done. I think it's important for the member, and I appreciate her advocacy on this. In 2024, we met our full allocation.
Very important thing here. In 2024, the 21,500 allocation is already met. That means even though you received the invitation in 2024, the decision, because the allocation was full, it's supposed to be in 2025. Now,
over 21,500 through our draw. That's 21,500 people we can nominate to the federal government through Ontario's Immigrant Nominee Program. That was then midway through this year cut after draws, etc., were made by this government.
He's lying. He's openly lying on this, because yes, in 2025, in the month of March, the 50% of allocation was reduced, but the OINP draw started somewhere after that, not before that. But what happened is in 2024, the decision which came, and in 2025, the recent PNP draws which happened. Let me explain you in detail once we're gonna watch the rest of the video.
So what you have is you have a case of people who are more people who've been offered draws than spots we have, Speaker. What we have said, and we had a meeting of ministers of immigration last year, we talked about making sure.
Two things. One, I can see administrative error, that they miscalculated how many people already in the PNP who's waiting to get a decision. So how many applications they have to release this year. That's an administrative error. But second thing, which I feel he's openly lying, is he's saying that he implemented the work permit extension for those who are waiting for the PNP, which everyone knows. From the Ontario side, there is no such policies which is in support of those applicants who submitted their PNP application yet waiting for the decision. Let's continue watch.
We're extending permits for those who are currently employed. We launched an employer portal, Speaker, so that employers can nominate people directly.
Member for St. Catharines will come to order.
It's the first time we've done it,
Member
Speaker.
for Parkdale High Park will come to order.
Everyone know he's lying. So everyone started in Parliament saying that, no, he's saying it's not right.
And we've made improvements to our system to bring more integrity to that system, and I'll have more to say in the supplementary.
See. In supplementary, the rest of the things will be explained. But let me tell you, those applications which were submitted in 2024, it's supposed to be 21,500. In 2024, what happened is, I believe due to the administrative error, they have released a lot more than 21,500 invitations. So it was surplus. So maybe, for example, nowhere the numbers are released that how many invitations was released or how many people already submitted an application for the OINP in 2024, but I assume it's definitely more than 21,500. Now, if that year quota was full, it's supposed to be the decisions should be coming in 2025. But once again, they did not anticipate it, that already the applications which was due, they have to clear that. And on top of that, now federal government reduced the 50% of the total allocation for 2025. That means they're supposed to do the minus. The math says basically where the total allocation minus the pending applications, only on remaining application they're supposed to do the draws. But guess what? This year again, administrative negligence there, and they had little draws where Right now, they are trying to cover up the mistake, and they are trying to only prioritizing those applications which are in priority sectors, which is mostly required by the Ontario employer. But there are applications which are now pending for in-demand stream, human capital priority stream, skilled trade worker stream, where their employers, those applicants who got a PNP nomination, submitted an application, now their work permit is about to expire because now they are waiting from last more than 1 year. What is for them? On record, the member of parliament is lying, saying that he has extended the work permit for those who are waiting, but no, it is not done. So I believe right now what's the scenario, the practicality is going on is 2024 you might have got an invitation, but you have not received an invitation now. Most probably you are only going to get a decision in 2026, because now next year quota again it can be increased, which I believe it would be increased now. Then only the labor shortage thing, what is currently Ontario and all other provinces are going through, will be compensated. But second thing is politics. Like I always say, immigration in Canada is all about the politics, and yes, right now in 2025 we are real witness of that, how the liberal government and the conservative government, they're trying to fight like a cat fight, but the real people who are suffering is the international student who are working with a Canadian employer. The Canadian employer really need them. They supported for the PNP to these international students. They got an invitation, but due to the government bodies, these students are going out of status. They have to force to leave the job. These employers are forced to hire someone new, train, again spending a lot of money to get them trained and get them into that position where previously an international student was working for years. So this is something, a harsh reality, that yes, if you are the one, if your work permit was due from 2024, 2025, I am now sure after watching this particular parliament session where it's very clearly, evidently showing us that if your application is due, most probably the decision will be coming in 2026, because that year allocation will be covering for those decisions which will be coming now. So see you in the next reels. We are going to be starting a reaction videos like this very soon. So if you are the one who is new to our channel, follow our channel, like a button, and press the bell icon if you're watching us on YouTube, so that you will be getting a notification. And our motive is always to educate you and give you the right information about Canadian immigration and make you understand that how easy can be the PR. Signing off, Vishnu here.